Welcome back, faves. Today I am doing a prom makeup tutorial, but of course this makeup can be used for any occasion. In this video in particular, I really wanted to show you guys just a couple of extra little tips and tricks on how to make your makeup last for hours and also look great on camera. So that is what we're going for today. But before we get started, I wanted to let you guys know that I have another giveaway coming up this Tuesday. So keep watching for all the details. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I do a ton of tutorials and a lot of giveaways. All right, guys, let's get into this look. So my first little tip for you guys, before you do any makeup, I really recommend that you start with your skin first. This will make such a difference in the way your makeup looks, especially in pictures. I love to do at-home spa sessions. If you follow me on Snapchat or on Instagram, then you'll know that this is something I do all the time. Before I turned on the camera to film this video, I did a spa session and I used two products that are amazing. They work so good, guys, and I really recommend to do something similar before your makeup application. So the two products I used are from Dr. Brandt, the Skin Recharging Magnetic Mask, and the second one is the Microdermabrasion Age Defying Exfoliator. So that's what I use to prep my skin, and it's gonna make everything I apply go on so much smoother. For primer, I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Oil-Free Primer. Anytime you have an occasion like a wedding or prom or a special event where you know you really need your makeup to last for hours, you have to use primer. No other way to put it. Primer is so key. Primer will really help make your makeup last so it doesn't go into your pores and just kind of melt away. I'm also using one of my favorite. This is Lancome La Base Pore Eraser. This is probably my favorite pore minimizer. It makes such a difference. When I apply this before foundation, my foundation looks so much smoother. All these extra steps really do make a difference on how the final makeup looks. A little bit of lip conditioner. I usually always do this step at the beginning, so by the time I get to my lips at the end of the makeup, my lips are super moisturized. For my lids, I'm starting with the NYX Eyeshadow Base Primer. I think what you guys will probably notice that if I really love a product, like this primer, you'll see me using it all the time. If you see me use something once and then you don't see me use it again, then that's my way of letting you guys know that I don't like it. I'm not gonna come out and say this product sucks because that's just not really my style, but I just won't use it ever again. Today I am going to be using the Carly Bible palette from BH Cosmetics. Look how pretty this is, guys. I absolutely love this palette. It kind of has everything you would want for a look. It has shimmer shadows, it has matte shadows, and it has all the highlighters you can imagine. It has peachy tones, pink tones, bronzy tones. So whatever you're in the mood for, you could definitely switch it up. Starting with the matte shade from the Peach Colors. I actually saw Carly do a look with this palette on her channel recently, and I loved how it turned out. So that is pretty much what inspired this look today. A lot of you guys have been asking about these brushes that I've been using a lot in my videos. I just filmed a favorites video, and I know you guys don't always love the favorites video, but it's going up this Tuesday. I really want you guys to watch it because I pretty much have become a guinea pig with trying out products. I try out so many products now, it's crazy. And I really do want to share the things that I think are amazing. So that's why I really recommend that you guys watch my favorites videos, because those are only products that I'm just like, I think they really stand out and they're really special, including these brushes. So if you guys want to know what they are, make sure you tuned in for the favorites video on Tuesday. Next up, I'm taking the shimmery shade from the Peach Tones and applying that on my lid. But before I do that, I'm actually going to spray my brush a little bit with the Charge Water Fix Plus from MAC. I like doing this because I feel like it just gives the eyeshadow a bit more pigmented. These eyeshadows are really pigmented already, so you don't necessarily have to do this step. but why not? I'm taking the slightly darker brown matte shadow and just using that just kind of like to deepen the crease a little bit more. So I switched to a slightly smaller brush for this. Then I'm using the lightest matte shade, this kind of peachy nude, as my highlight brow bone color. I like that it's matte, so it's kind of not competing with the color on the lid. This is actually a really, really pretty color. And then lastly, for the top lid, I'm gonna take a bit of this kind of pinky tone. It has a little bit of iridescence to it, just with my finger, and applying that onto my lid. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with my lower lash line just yet. I think I'm gonna come back to that. Next up, liner. I'm using the BH Studio Pro liner in black. So when I am trying to apply like the perfect liner, I personally like to switch between brushes sometimes. So I started off with an angle brush, and now I'm going in for precision with a more kind of pointed, really, really thin brush. I feel like this helps you just get that perfect line. But it's hard to do it all. For me, it's hard to do it all with just this brush from the beginning. So I like to just finish with this one. Another little tip for you guys, if you live somewhere hot, I definitely recommend using waterproof. So waterproof liner, waterproof mascara, anything waterproof you could get your hands on. Use it so your makeup doesn't melt away and doesn't smudge and crease throughout the day. For lashes today, I am using these ones from Ardell. I got these off of Amazon. I really love them. They look super pretty on. Especially when I do a cat eye, I love using these lashes because they kind of have the same shape, so it doesn't take away from the liner. I did a quick application of foundation and concealer, and now to finish off my eyes, I decided for the lower lash line, I'm gonna take this kind of shimmery champagne color, spraying my brush with some Fix Plus. I just want the inner corner to be super highlighty. Is that a word, guys? I have a feeling it's not. So one of the things I noticed in pictures is that if you put a lot in your waterline and dark tones on your lower lash line, that kind of thing, it can really make your eyes look really small in pictures, or create some shadows and it doesn't look the best. So I find that anything that can really open your eyes will look best for photographs. So that's why I'm kind of doing a lighter shimmery color along the lower lash line. I think I'm gonna pop in a cream liner in my waterline as well. I popped a bit of that shimmery white highlighter in the inner corner, and then coming in from the other side, so just to blend out some of that gold shimmer a little bit, I'm going in with that very first matte peachy tone that we used at the very beginning of the look for the crease. That definitely helps open up the eye, and I kind of like to smudge it in so it doesn't look really unnatural. I filled in my brows and set them with some brow gel to make sure they stay perfect all day. For bronzer, I'm using one of my favorites. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark. I really want to bronze up the skin for this. And then for blush, I'm using the NARS Orgasm Blush, which is a nice pinky peach tone with a little bit of gold to it. Definitely gonna be digging into all of these highlighters. I don't know which one I'm gonna use. I think I'm just kind of gonna mix my brush in all of these. Pink tones. Oh, that is a strong highlight, guys. very strong. But for sure, like a beautiful highlight on the skin, especially for pictures, it looks amazing. So I definitely recommend this step. You will love how this looks in photographs. For the lips, I'm starting off by taking a brush that has a little bit of foundation on, or you could use your beauty blender just to get some foundation onto your lips and get rid of any color. If you have a waterproof lip pencil, I for sure recommend that you use that because it will ensure that your lip stays on all night. The color that I am using today, this is from Annabelle. It is the Big Show Gel Lip Liner. No bleeding, lasts 7 hours, and this color is called Nude Attitude. And once I've lined, I go in and I just fill a little bit. So you have that base of waterproof liner, and that'll make your lipstick last even longer. This is such a pretty nude color. I love it. So nice. Okay, over that, I am applying this beautiful color from Estee Lauder. This is the Pure Color Love Lipstick number 110 Raw Sugar. And it pretty much matches this liner exactly. Then lastly, over that lipstick, I'm applying this beautiful color from Clinique. This is their long-lasting glosswear, number 25 Sweet Tooth. I love glosses like this that are kind of like shimmery nudes because you can apply them over any lipstick and it just totally transforms the lipstick. I am going to be wearing this look out today, so if you guys want to see it in action, you could check it out on my Instagram. If you guys aren't following me, make sure you do at Eman. I post so many pictures all the time and a lot of behind the scenes. Be sure to check out my favorites video coming up on Tuesday because I'm going to be giving away the Dr. Brandt Magnetight mask in that video. Be sure to check that out. And if you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that like button if you really like this video. And that's it. I love you guys and I'll see you in another video very soon. And if you're celebrating prom, have fun guys. Bye.